I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't never call off, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't never call off, I don't ever rest.
Let's go.
All I know is work till there's nothing left.
No days off like Big Steve. I'm a vet in these big leagues. I always try to break a record. Feel like P-Rose and Wrigley's. First one clocking in, last one out. Always in pursuit like cat and mouse. No matter the challenge, I ain't backing down. When I smack the ball, make you slap the mount. Young OG still at it. I don't care about mathematics. I don't care if they hashtag it. I make hits when I'm at bat. It's a cold world,
but I got that fire.
Shut up in my bones. I'm in the field for the throne until he hits an RBI to bring me home.
The feeling for putting in work, give a big growth spurt to my soul. Give me that joy that I can't explain. So I had to give it to you in a song. God's best friend, praise on strong. Staying focused with my eyes on the throne. Building the kingdom, big dreaming, we winning the season. David dancing in the end zone. Don't care about the vibe the world be on. Me and my mans breaking our trends, advancing the plan. Staying 10 toes down with the sons of man. No devil come up for my words. How absurd that he got a nerd. No one he can get this word, cause my faith bag don't swerve.
I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't never call off, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't never call off, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left.
All I know is work. Pull a light skirt. I just want the word and to practice what I heard. Got a new heart and a fresh start. I'm not bound by any curse. On Friday you was crucified, but you got up on the third. If I say I love you, I'ma show it too, cause love is still a verb. Put the old me in the grave now, then I kick them to the curb. You're my living water and I'm tapped in, so I no longer thirst. I've been born again and I'm born to win. You're the one that loved me first. Let's work.
I've been on my grind for a long time. I've been putting in work and now it's my time. Came about that struggle, so I'm certified. Been baptized in that fire, so I've been refined. Hustle in my DNA, that's in my bloodline. Look, on my Tony stuck, my armor fortified. Look, I can't rock with you, my God ain't glorified. Look, failure ain't an option, I won't be the nut. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't never call off, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time.
What's up,
All I know is long days and long nights.
Thanks for having me.
I don't never call off, I don't ever rest.
Focus.
All I know is work till there's nothing left.
Back on that daily grind, back on that so divine. Youth explosions, April powers that can good into Christ. Giving helpful words. Even if the devil comes at me, that's nothing new. Don't need to write to Dear Abby. Put a smile on your face. We have the same blood, we're running the same race. Love rise when hate dies. Connect the blocks just like Tetris. Yeah, that's right. Still counting our blessings.
I work for the Christ to the depth of me. Blessed up when I glorify the Trinity. Until Abba say well done, then I won't be able to rest in peace. If you work in God's will, then it goes for you too. But if not, then be prepared to meet his blood gang, no suit. When it comes to the gospel, don't look at no Pharisee. Now my foes are strange, they're quick to bury me, yet understand the power of the King of Kings. Holy Spirit, please lift my friends and enemies and family up, just like Elijah, so they can see what I can see.
What?
I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't never call off, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left. I've been on my grind for a long time. All I know is long days and long nights. I don't never call off, I don't ever rest. All I know is work till there's nothing left.
to you. AXELLBOY.
He viewed these trials nowadays simply as strictly lessons. We the church, not the building, the body in your section. When you weak, now you strong, now you can finally step in. Man of God, warrior, now talking Stephen. And seeing what most don't, I'm paranoid. I recommend that you just surrender, can't bear the void. From poverty to royalty, get upgraded. Chasing the American dream, just leave you frustrated. Fake it till you make it was acceptable. Until the real thing run up on you, now vegetable. And all on doorposts, got demons hip. You got a chip on your shoulder, I gotta bring it to the later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Do you call upon his name, leaving nobody? Later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Do you call upon his name, leaving nobody? I'm staying charged, my spirit man get fed daily. The heart is desperately wicked, it always seem to fail me. From being town to Notre Dame, I stay the same. Chose to be a man for my wife and kids like Damon Wayans. And now I'm called a soul save who overcame. Convinced, picking up nothing else like shoulder pain. We taking off like airlines when leaving Logan. We Christ-like, so it's Christ-like, that be the slogan. Highway to heaven, you fear God cause your sins judged. Our fear more like respectful reverence. Altar call looking like a stick up, slip up. Betrayal will hurt your chest like a hiccup. A bag ain't the mission. No, there's not one good in this world. 50 like that rag in your kitchen. That's why we decrease so we can increase. We see peace, we 10 toes, don't need peace. Later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Do you call upon his name, leaving nobody? Later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Do you call upon his name, leaving nobody? Forget the keys to the city, we got into the kingdom. My enemy got some help, I boldly tell him bring him. Used to eat stress by sipping on serum. Now I'm looking to Zion, but not like Brandon Ingram. Got some disappointed, cause they traps don't work. Redeeming time, I write my raps at work. Speaking life into the atmosphere. Get gone, fall and collapse. Put me on that map last year. Always taught to be a bigger person. Easy said than done. But for example, God bled his son. From round the way, what you said get spun. Never let the left know what you right, do it said and done. Step up in the office, let's discuss the plan. Get introduced to a man who wasn't just a man. Bold enough to start revivals up in your lobby. My Glorilla, no Glorilla with your body. Later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody. Do you call upon his name, leaving nobody? Later in this walk, you'll find out there's nobody. You won't look around, but there's nobody. Enemies will drown, leaving nobody.
All right, Chaos Nation, what is happening? What's good? Happy Monday, everybody. Today is Monday, right? No, I'm playing. No, it is Monday because today is a legendary day. Today is a very great day because not only is it the first day of the week, but guess what? It is officially interview day. And it's my first guest for the month of, what's today? February? It's the first interview for the month of February, and I'm definitely excited to have Miss Ash the Cat on the show today. She goes by Ash the Cat on all social media platforms, so she can share her, how she got into cars. She just recently picked up a brand new car, so let's praise God for that. And then I got some brand new videos that I do want to play on top of the Work 8 video that I just featured, on top of the brand new YouTube intro that I featured as well. Shout out to Kingdom Graphics and my bro David Walter out in California for putting that video together with that phenomenal, beautiful black Porsche. Definitely excited on tonight. But let's go ahead and get Ash the Cat in the building. And shout out to my bro Steven, aka Crown One. Appreciate you for tapping in tonight. We got about another 9 people on the live, but it doesn't show their names. So if you guys are watching, let me know where you're watching from, what city, what state you're repping, and we're going to go ahead and get into this interview. We got a couple of special guests that's going to slide through the show as well. So definitely do me a favor and tag at least 5 to 10 people in the comment section if you're watching on Facebook, and let them know that Kruisin with KS is live tonight. Amen. Let's go ahead and bring Ashley in the building.
Hey.
Miss Ashley, what's happening?
What's happening? That intro was sick. It looked really good. I was vibing.
Thank you. Again, like I told you backstage, I was up to like 2 or 3 a.m. just making sure that the show was solid and that we had all the appropriate links for your information in the description. So, how are you today? How was your Monday?
Hey, it wasn't bad. It was pretty busy. I got to spend some time with the Type R today, so that was very fun. Thank you for having me, by the way. It's an honor to be on your show, and I'm excited. I'm stoked.
Definitely appreciate that. Is this your first interview for 2024?
Yes. Well, I'm lying. I did an interview with a gentleman that's in a college class, and he was doing it on women and social media. So I did that, but you're like my first live interview. So yeah, still cool, right?
Awesome. Well, I'm sure you dropped some golden nuggets on that show or that podcast, and I'm sure you're going to drop some nuggets on tonight for those who are car enthusiasts, who's trying to get in the car community, maybe those who are, content creators like you and I, and so many more. So, tell us who Ashley is, how did you get into cars and stuff like that.
Sure. So I actually got into cars, Hondas particularly as a child. I don't know. I was maybe 10 or 11 years old, and I have an older brother and sister, and they had slammed Honda Civics. Everyone in my family can drive manual, my mom and dad. And when it got to me, they were like, nope, you don't need to learn manual. We're going to put you in automatic, which was probably for the best now that I think about it, because 16-year-old me trying to learn manual would not have worked out. But kind of always being around my brother and sister, seeing them modified cars, watching them bang gears, like it really instilled it into me that I'm like, wow, like I know one day I'm going to drive manual. And I really didn't get the experience to learn manual until well into my 30s. I think I was like 32, 33 when I bought the Subaru STI. And that was a huge jump for me. I had a Honda Civic automatic for 12 years, and it was starting to kind of go down the drain. And I thought, now it's really now or never. So I took a leap of faith. I was scared out of my mind, and I bought the Subaru STI. And at the time, like my whole family, I was married at the time. Like everyone around me, family, friends, they really didn't understand why I couldn't learn stick. They were just like, get with it, Ashley, you can do it. And I was just struggling. I had really bad driving anxiety. I was panicking. I wanted to return the car. I mean, I would walk outside, and I hated the Subaru at the time. I was like, why did I buy this car? And I was going to return it. And one day I just prayed to God. I was like, God, I need you to really just shape my mindset, because I can't return this car. I need to do it. This is like the biggest dream of my life, like to learn manual. And I really praise God, because he shaped my mind. I started getting in the car and really just being excited. Like my anxiety was melting away. I would still have my moments, but it really became such a fun thing for me. But in the beginning, when I was starting, I felt really alone. I felt like others didn't really understand my anxiety with driving. And that's when I started TikTok. I downloaded TikTok. I started making videos of me learning stick, doing things like going to a stop sign for the first time, driving to the store for the first time, reversing, like all these little moments. And I realized I wasn't as alone as I thought. And I always told myself, if I just reach one person, that's it for me. So my love for cars really started as a kid, but now my love for manuals has really transformed as I get older. And it's so great to have that experience with the Subaru, now jump into the Honda. Like if you would have told 16-year-old me, like, Ashley, you're going to learn stick and then you're going to have two amazing manual transmission vehicles, like I wouldn't have believed it at the time. It's a true blessing.
Wow. So I only know how to drive automatic, and maybe some of the people in the chat, they only know about driving automatics. Now, sure. I do have a handful of friends that know how to drive a stick. Okay. And is it true that when you switch over to manual, that makes the car faster?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, because there are a lot of automatics and CVTs that not only shift faster than manuals, they're just faster in general. So I guess it really depends what you want. But for me, I really enjoy manual because you get to control the car, right? You get to control the RPMs when you're shifting, when you're downshifting. And I think just having that additional control of the vehicle, I don't know, for me, it might sound cheesy. It makes me feel powerful. I'm like, okay, maybe there's an automatic flying by me on the road. Maybe I'm not the fastest, but I'm banging gears. And like, to me, that's all that matters, man. I'm just having a good time in my own little car. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. So you started with the STI,
Mm-hmm.
and now you just upgraded to the Type R. What are some of the differences between the two cars?
Oh, wow. It's like night and day. So anyone that owns a Subaru STI, you probably know more about like the ruggedness and how jerky it is. Like I had jerky shifts for 2 years. It really felt like a beast. When you're idling at a stoplight, like you can feel that thing like just shaking, almost like I used to call the Subaru like a dog on a leash. Like it wants to go and like, just run forward. And then the Honda Civic, it's just like butter. It really feels like you can't feel nothing on the road, man. It feels like you're floating on a cloud. And when you shift, like no jerkiness, all smooth and seamless. I love both of them. I love the Subaru STI. I love the Honda. Like I can't say that I love one more than the other, but they're both so different. And it was just an honor to be able to really drive both of them. Like I'm having a good time in the Honda for sure, though. That's my dream car. So it's a blessing.
So you're gonna have the Honda more than 2 years.
I hope so, man. I said this about the Subaru, but the value with Honda Civic Type R really only goes up. If I could, I would keep it like forever. I really would. And it's supposed to be more reliable than the Subaru. That is kind of why I got rid of the Subaru. I know it was a big shock to my followers to say goodbye. And I think a lot of people were upset about it, maybe very unexpected. It was unexpected for me. But yeah, I hope to keep it and just take care of it for as long as I can, honestly. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I want to give a shout out to my bro, Jamie's in the building. What's going on, bro? And Jair Mondo. He hasn't made any comments, but I appreciate you for tapping in tonight. Shout out to the bro Jet Black from Must Be Heard Radio tapping in. And also, I think this is a new follower of mine from Instagram, Exo Scorpion, Nexus Parts Center. I think he's a new follower of mine literally today. So I guess that last minute promo really helps out.
All right.
So Ash, I know that this was not the original date for the interview because we were supposed to do it on the 24th, but you told me that you had an event to go to. So like how was that?
So, okay, yes. You guys might have seen promos for months where I was affiliated with a Subaru Facebook group. We were supposed to go to Import Image Racing, which sponsored the Subaru at the time and now has offered a sponsorship for the Honda. And like I said, me getting this Honda was very unexpected. Some people said that I planned it early in advance. I totally didn't. I really didn't. I'm always very authentic and transparent with my audience, but it came to this Facebook group is Boxer Engine. So, Subaru only, which I totally understand that perspective. But a couple days when they found out I got my Honda, the leader of the Facebook group had reached out to me, and I reached out first. I essentially said, hey, you guys, I got a Honda. I know I don't have the Subaru. I don't plan to stay in the group, but can I still ride with you guys? If I can't ride with you, can I at least just meet you there? I'm like, and then if I need to be out of the group afterwards, like they're my sponsors. Can I just go? And then I didn't really hear a response till later in the day. And essentially I was told, no, you're uninvited. We don't want you to take away attention from the day that was planned. So I wrote Import Image Racing, and it doesn't fall on them at all because they were actually very cool about it with me coming. They said, hey, you should still come out here. Like, we'll have a blast. And I said, no. I was getting like a lot of pushback from that Facebook group, and I was getting kind of threatening messages, although I can't confirm that the threatening messages were from people in the Facebook group. I just didn't want to drive over 2 hours out there and then it be a hostile environment. So yeah, I couldn't go and it was a bummer. I didn't want to make a big deal about it. There were a lot of people that either took the day off work to meet me there or just wanted to meet in general. So to be real, I think when you're in the car community, whether you drive an automatic or a manual, if you have a love for cars, that should be it. That should be the only requirement. And I almost feel like it was a step back in the car community for that to happen, because now it seems like some people were only about the car. They weren't about the person driving the car. So that's a letdown, man. I hope in future events, they're not like that. They welcome all and make it more inclusive, because I think that's why a lot of people maybe don't go to events or don't post on social media, because of judgment like that, because of certain car groups being inclusive. Like, no, you have to have this or you have to do that. And I really hope that more car groups in the future don't take on that kind of role, because it's really disheartening, man. It's a bummer.
Yeah, I was when I first heard about it, I was like, man, that
Yeah.
I was upset, and I'm not even you. Like, I was like, all her parents were promoting, like helping y'all out as the group. She was excited to come out. She done made announcements.
Mhm.
And then the day of the event, it doesn't happen. Yeah, what? Yeah, I was bummed out, and I'm out in Ohio, so I know how you felt down in Florida.
For me, man, I pray a lot and I pray for God's will. And I always pray for God to either lead people into my life or people out of my life. And, I think God knew, like, hey, Ash, I'm not going to bring you here around people that, don't really support you or have your back. So I look at it that way, right? When things like that happen, you always have to think, like, what's God teaching us? There's always a lesson when there's a struggle like that. So I see where they're coming from. There's no bad blood. I'm moving on from it. And yeah, I'm ready to kind of do my own thing and, hopefully change the future of the car community.
Absolutely. So, Ash, we got a couple of people that's really tapping in on YouTube right now. I want to give a shout out to Courtney Wood.
What's up, girl?
And she says, "Hi guys, love you, Ash." And then my sister Alexis Johnson is the Johnson Kingdom. She says, "I'm sorry that happened." Courtney also says, "It's not about the car, it's the driver. Spread love and shift gears." You feel me? That's what it should be all. That's what it should be all about.
Heck yeah.
When what God has for you is for you. Shout out to Alexis.
Absolutely. It won't miss you. If God has it for you, it won't miss you.
Absolutely. So I gotta know, Ash, when I reached out, you didn't have 100,000 followers. So what made you say yes about doing the interview? And what was your first reaction when you found out that you had 100,000 followers on Instagram?
So the interview, I always pray about everything, right? Because not everyone that reaches out to me has good intentions. And that's something that God has really been kind of teaching me, is discernment. I used to be someone where I helped everyone, and it ended up burning me. So yeah, you had those good godly vibes, and I saw your page. I'm like, okay, yes, like this. I'm all about like reaching people, and if we can bring some of the sheep back to the Lord and just spread like a word of encouragement, I'm about it. So that's why I said yes. I'm glad I'm here. It really came quick. But when I got 100,000 on TikTok, when something like that happens, like a huge milestone, I don't think it hits me at first. Like most of the time, I think I got 100,000. It was like late at night, and I'm just in my bed chilling in my pajamas, like drinking some tea, and then you're just like, oh, cool. Like I have 100,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram. It can be kind of overwhelming if I sit and think. Like to me, that's a lot of people following me, and I feel like I'm such a nerd. Like who wants to follow me? But they do. But it's amazing and beautiful, and I know that God has worked wonders in my life. And for me, I get excited because I do think manual transmission is a dying breed. Sometimes I think about if I have kids, like, will they even get to experience manual transmission? I love it. I want it to come back. And every follower, I say this and people think I'm joking, every follower matters to me because it's one more person seeing manual transmission. It's one more person saying, hey, that looks pretty cool. Maybe I should get into that. What can I do to get into that? And that makes me happy because I really think there's so much power and a platform and a following, and we can really make a difference in the car community and shape it from something that is kind of toxic and negative at times to something beautiful where we can all connect. So I'm excited to see where I'll be in the next year or so. And hopefully we're out there getting car manufacturers to start producing more manual transmission because people are asking for it. That's like my biggest dream. I believe it can happen.
Absolutely. So we got one question from the YouTube channel. Shout out to Alexis. Alexis asks, how do you stay confident in a community that has so many standards?
That's a great question. That's very hard. If you ask my mom, there's been many phone calls where I'm crying and I'm like, Mom, I don't know if I can do this. And she told me one thing one day. She's like, Ashley, if you cannot do this, you need to just quit. She's like, you need to delete everything. You need to just stick to your 9-to-5 job. And she's like, you have to be strong to get through this. So my confidence comes from the Lord. When I'm weak or I'm seeing a lot of hate comments or hate videos, or I feel like everything's just raining on me, I humble myself. I get on my knees and I'm praying to God and I'm like, God, I need you to guide me, because if I try to do it Ashley's way, it's going to blow up. There is no right way if it's my way. And for me, I try to laugh through it. I have to have fun. I'll dance around my house. I'll go out with my family. Like, it's all about just staying centered, like being humble, staying centered, having good friends and family that know the real me, because people will see like a 30-second clip of me on social media and they assume a million things about me and they don't know me. And then stuff like that kind of spreads like wildfire. And they like don't know me. And sometimes I want to fight. I want to be like, you don't know who I am. Like, this is me, but I have to take a step back because I know who I am. I'm confident in who I am. I know who Ashley is at the end of the day. So I kind of just have to keep reminding myself, like, you got this, keep going. You're going to have hate, but you're also going to have support. So the people that support me, like, they fuel me. They keep me going. Like, I'm so thankful for those people, you know?
Absolutely. Ash, are you ready for some music?
Let's do it. I love music.
Because I got a ton of it on deck. I want to give a shout out to the bro Serge checking in from South Carolina. I want to play Serge's brand new video as we wait on our other special guest.
Okay.
You know, we got more questions with Ashley. You guys definitely, if you want to subscribe to her channel, her links are in the description. If you want to follow her on TikTok and Instagram, her links are in the description. The Instagram profile is a link by itself, but then her TikTok is in her link tree. So definitely tap that link tree. You can see all her sponsors, everything that's on her link tree, and then take you to her TikTok and more. So we're going to be right back. You guys, without any further ado, here is Sirs and Christ Jr. with the track called Intentions. Right here on Kruisin with KS. We got more videos and more questions with the girl, Ashley, a.k.a. Ash the Cat, up next. Let's get it. Let's go. We taking over your Monday night, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Check it out.
Go crazy.
They be really in they feelings. The moment that you slip, then you judged on your mission. Christ like, pay attention. Barely saying Christian, put respect on my faith. If you get it and you get it. Yeah. I can't calm down. Back then was cool as a lily, I can't come round. Never been a fool, you can't hurt me, can't be let down. Taking it to God, make it better, make it good now. Woo. We in the hood now. Hitting all the plugs for the chief, this that good sound. This that good gas. Jesus coming back like he did in the past. Gonna be first on that train, can't be focused on the last. No, hallelujah. You said I can do it even when I say I couldn't. Covered by your blood and them churches acting stupid. Worry about that drama and the people who ain't moving. I'm protected by your grace even when I was a nuisance. Even when I thought I lost you, actually I was a loser. This that good smoke. Boy, I love God, Holy Spirit, I can't let go. Screaming out his name. Thank you, Jesus. I can't tiptoe. I can't pretend. Jesus for the big win. Thank you for the blood that you shed when we still sin. Erasing all the wrong, starting over, letting him in.
Thank you for the blood on the cross, yeah, we win. Hold on, run these souls back like tag in. Hold on, I see a demon run up on me, I'ma put him down. 66 in the clip, I'ma spray the whole round. Breastplate got me bulletproof. A lot of us be moving in circles like trying to hula hoop. Got baptized under that water, then wear no swimming suit. Now it's time to speak for the Lord like it's an interview. Church going crazy, praising God daily. Holy drip on me, yeah, you know that boy wait. Cooking up the word, Holy Spirit keep me great. Fresh out that water like I came from the Navy. Hold on, CJ chill out. What you want? Cut the beat, bring it back. Now we on, I'm living high. All the spirit, now the bone got serve a king that's still alive on the throne. Yeah, Jesus cashed out on the cross, he paid up all the debts. Trying to do the next right thing so I don't get left. Wake up, give him thanks in the morning because he gave me breath. Thankful for my wife and 2 kids, you know your boy blessed. Big guy, big drip, everything big, big Bible, big clip. Speak life with your tongue, big house, get rich. Get a glory back to God, my soul won't switch. Nah, my soul won't switch. My soul won't switch.
That was good. That was dope.
Uh-oh. I thought I was gonna play another video. I guess not. Anyway, shout out to both sirs. I'm definitely glad that you enjoyed it. Let me put your information back on the screen. So we got a couple more questions in the chat. And again, for the people that's watching live, you guys, I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go ahead and get into this other question from Courtney. Courtney asks, what advice would you give to a woman interested in joining the car community?
I think you just have to do it, honestly, because you'll sit and give every excuse to yourself not to do it. Like, for me, I still don't really go to car meets, but I promised myself that this year I would start pushing myself to go to more car meets, because staying in your comfort zone is great, right? Because you're comfortable. Nothing's happening. You're like, okay, I have a routine. That's it. But especially if you're someone that wants to join the car community or do car related content, buy the tripod, buy the phone mount, and just do it. Because no matter what type of community you're in, car or not, you're going to get haters, you're going to get trolls, you're going to get people that attack you. I've been attacked every which way from head to toe, from the way I talk, the way I look, everything, the way I drive. And if you let those people dictate your life, you're never going to follow your dreams, because you have to think, hurt people hurt people. These people sit at home scrolling. They see you doing what you're doing, right? You're being happy. You're showing yourself, and they can't stand that. And that's not you. That's not a you problem. That's a them problem. Right. So anybody that wants to do it, you just have to go do it. Be yourself. Be yourself, because the right people will find you, and they will love you, and they will support you. They will stick with you. Ignore the hate and just be you. That's the biggest advice. Don't be fake. Be yourself. And it's going to take you far places. Just don't not do something because you're afraid other people won't like it. Like, don't do it for the followers and the money. Do it because you enjoy it and you want to have fun with it. And that's all that matters. The rest doesn't matter.
Absolutely. I want to give a shout out to Spyro 5.0. He said, he or she, not sure who it is, but they say, love Ash. I swear I've been watching since the beginning.
Yeah, so you have. You have. I remember.
So Ash, with the Subaru community, I'm inviting you to the event. You just confessed that you want to go to more events, more car meets out in Florida. What are there any like big events that you're looking forward to down in Florida that you want to travel to, whether if it's an hour, 2 hours away, or around the corner? Any events that you're looking forward to when car season starts back up?
So I was originally going to go to Subaru Fest or Subi Fest, which is in Daytona. It's a couple hours away from me, but since I have a Honda, I don't know if that will happen. But I have something in the works. I don't have all the details yet because I'm just honestly praying to God about it. But I'm going to be hosting my own Ash the Cat car meet in Tampa, Florida. It's going to be all inclusive, y'all. I don't care if you drive an automatic, a manual. I don't care if you drive a Subaru or not. If you're interested, I'm going to make it happen. I have some people that said that they could get a location for the car meet and a bunch of other stuff. So once I get the details, it'll be out there, but it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And it's going to be all inclusive. No hate, just the love of cars. It's going to be peaceful. And I can't wait to see how God guides me for it, because I think it's going to reach a lot of people and it's going to get people excited about the car community again. So I can't wait, dude. It's going to be dope.
That will give me another excuse to get on the plane. So
come to Florida. Yes. Tropical vacation.
That's amazing. So with your new Honda, have you, I've already heard it on video. So have you already modified it, or is it still stock?
It's still stock. I have a beautiful warranty on it. So I don't know how soon performance mods will be happening. I do think I will get some sort of exhaust on it that won't void my warranty. Maybe like a catback exhaust, something that gives it a little oomph when I turn it on, because I came from a straight pipe Subaru, which was a lot, very loud. So I'm kind of missing that in the Honda, but cosmetic wise, I would love to get some darker tint on it, maybe some 5% tint. I want to get some seat covers, little things here and there, maybe a new wing, you guys. You know I need a bigger wing. The bigger the wing, the closer to heaven I am. So it's got to be big. But yeah, maybe some wheels, some white wheels on it with the red with the white. You know what I'm saying? Make it crispy. Yeah. It's coming. Give me some time, but I'm going to get there eventually.
Not the bigger the wing, the closer I am to heaven. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and car enthusiasts. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
You're welcome.
That is hilarious. That when you start making your merchandise, that needs to be the first thing.
Literally. Okay, I need to write that down.
For real. Count me as your first client. Take my money now. That's amazing. So is red? Is that the only color you would like to see your car? Are you gonna wrap it? Are you gonna like repaint it? Or
that's a great question. I really don't know, to tell you the truth. When I was looking for a Type R in my area, in the Tampa Bay area, there's not a lot. They're pretty rare here to find at a dealership. And if you find them, they're high mileage or they're very expensive, out of reach. And that's why I know this was like such a but God glory moment. Because I went to the dealership and I was like, man, I didn't know what color it was. I was like, I hope it's like a color like, you know, that I haven't seen before, something that's really going to turn heads, break necks. And when I walked in and I saw the red, I thought, wow, I didn't know it was going to be red, but I fell in love with it. And I was like, this is it. Like, this is meant to be. I guess the red is for me. I don't have a name for my car yet. It hasn't clicked, but yeah, once the name comes, I feel like that bond will be way stronger. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I might keep it red. I kind of like it. It's very unique. And where I live, I've never seen a red Honda Civic Type R. So I might just keep it so I can be unique and different. You know how I do.
Now, out of the almost 1,200 followers that I have on Instagram, I've seen maybe 3 Type Rs. And one of them is like a custom, like a custom sexy purple. He got this giant wing on the back. He got these modified tail lights, and it's it's not like a purple like Stradman, but it's like a glossy, sexy midnight purple. Oh my gosh, it makes me love Type R's. And then I think I tagged you in Franco's video. That was the STI. So no,
the STI. His loud car.
But yeah, it's very rare online, so I can only imagine it's even rarer in your city and in your state.
That's right.
That's awesome. No, that's awesome. So when it comes to being a car enthusiast, being an influencer, of course you work your 9 to 5, you work so many hours, and you get this X amount of money to do this stuff. Would you like to have a a dream car garage one day? Or do you have any cars that you would like to check off your list of owning or leasing or financing?
Definitely. So I would love to get older Honda Civics, like from the late 90s, early 2000s, and really rebuild the engine myself. I follow a lot of car content creators on TikTok that rebuild their Honda Civic engine, and I just would love that. I also wouldn't mind maybe having another Subaru STI down the line. Um, if I had the money for it, just because my Subaru was so unreliable. That's why I got rid of it. A lot of people are so shocked. They're like, why did you get rid of it? I could not afford to pour money into it anymore. It was just sucking all the money, all the savings I had to keep pouring into it to keep it alive. And it came to a point where I was like, I'm at this crossroad. Like, it was at the dealer and they told me like, hey, everything's good right now, but down the line, like, it's not going to be good. And here's how much money you're looking at pouring into it, 8, 10, 12 grand. And I said, I can't do it anymore. I can't. And that's why I got the Honda, because it's more reliable. But yeah, I mean, I would love to have another Subaru later on in life when I actually have money to afford it if something were to go wrong. But definitely a couple Hondas in my garage. That would make me very happy.
That's awesome. What and Ash, I love your content. If I can be honest, I don't even know how I stumbled across your Instagram profile. I'm gonna be honest. But after I saw like the first 2 videos, I was like, follow. And ever since then, I've been on your page. and then like 2 months after that, I found out that actually we had already booked the interview. We had already had the flyer done and everything. And I was like, oh, she got a TikTok.
Yeah. I got popular on TikTok first, and Instagram, like, there was no traction happening on there. And so I really didn't post on there. And then I started to slowly post, and it almost was like an overnight thing where it was like, boom, 10,000 followers. And I thought, wow, okay, maybe Instagram is like a viable content creating aspect for me that I didn't really see prior. So it is kind of crazy how that works out. And then TikTok actually got more followers, or no, Instagram got more followers than TikTok. And I'm just, it's a lot sometimes. I'm like, I'm just trying to work my job. And then after work, I do this until like the early morning, and it's a lot, but content creating is such a passion. Like, I love it. I don't get sick and tired of it at all. Like, I wish I could do this full time and pour all my heart and time into it, because it's a true passion.
Absolutely. So when it comes to like, so you have the Instagram, you have the TikTok, and you have the YouTube. Mm-hmm. And your 9-to-5 job. So how are you managing like when to upload, what day to upload, what time to upload? Like, how are you managing all 3 platforms at one time?
I can't lie, it's very difficult. I don't really have a social life. A lot of people want to hang out or do something, and I constantly decline because I don't have the time. Like, I was in a pretty toxic marriage right when I got the STI. And then literally after I got the Subaru, it was like 3 months later, I went through like a crippling divorce. Like, if you see a lot of my earlier videos on TikTok, like, you can just tell I have no color. Like, I had no light in me. And once I started to really get into social media, I thought to myself, wow, this is like, I'm enjoying it. I've been in healthcare like 15 years in my life. I went to college, and I always thought like healthcare would be it until I'm old and retired. And now I'm like, God has shown me that I have a different path. Like, I love social media. I love content creating. I love driving stick. I love anything car related, fashion, makeup, like, you name it, I'm about it. So it's like all my time goes into that. And when I have extra time, I'm helping my family with stuff. So I think that maybe I have lost friends the last couple of years who maybe don't understand the social media aspect, because I don't have a lot of time for other people. But after coming out of an abusive marriage and not having to like put my time and focus and energy into someone that was like not about me, I told myself, like, now's my time. Like, now's my time. If I don't do it now, when will I do it? So the real ones have stuck around. My family gets it. And, it's all glory to God, but it is not easy. As soon as 4 p.m. comes on my 9 to 5 job, I'm logging out, and it's now my 4:01 p.m. to 2 in the morning. I immediately out. I'm filming in the car. I'm doing all of that. Then you come home and you understand editing takes forever. It's not like you just film a video and you're like, boom, posted. No, editing takes hours. And then you have to think, you have to post it on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all the hashtags, all the tagging, everything. It will take you hours. But I love it. I can't complain, but it takes a lot of time. And I think some people don't understand that. But I wouldn't have it in any other way. Like, it's a passion of mine. I know you understand. Like, it's a different crazy life, but I'm so passionate about it. Like, I don't care if I'm getting 4 hours of sleep a night, because I know that the next day I get to wake up and do it all over again. And I don't take days off. I film almost every single day, unless God tells me, like, Ashley, you need to rest. I'm filming like every single day for like over 2 years. And it's a lot. But like I said, if you really love something, you have that fire in your heart, like, you want to remain consistent about it. And that's what I do. I keep going every single day.
Absolutely. Everyone can't go with you when God.
Oh, that's confirmation. That is confirmation. I was praying to God last night, and he said, when you elevate, you think of an eagle or a hawk. They're not flying in groups. They're soaring by themselves. And it's a lonely road. It's an isolating road, and not everyone understands it. But God told me it's not up to me to like get man to understand. Like, when God blesses you and God has a purpose for you, I don't need to make people understand. Like, it's me and God. And when you get to new levels, not everyone goes with you. And that's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. Like, people you thought who would be with you until the end of time, and then you end up losing them.
Yeah.
It's almost like you want to hang on to them, right? You're like, I want you here with me. I don't want to say goodbye. But sometimes it's like, God's like, you need to let go.
Yeah.
You need to let go and let me take care of it. So that's what I do. I'm just like, whatever God takes away, I know something better is coming along. And although it hurts, sometimes it's for the best for you, right? So you're not hanging on to toxicity.
Right. Absolutely. Ashley, do you have any shout outs you'd like to give tonight?
I just want to shout out to everyone. Nexus, Spyro, Courtney, everyone. Like, your fam on here. Thank you guys for just joining. Like, I was very nervous about it. I'm so used to being like introverted and in the background with like no spotlight on me. So just know, like, I'm so thankful for everyone and for you for hosting and interviewing me. It means a lot, you guys. So God bless you. Like, I'm so appreciative. Thank you.
Absolutely. So Ash, I want to take a quick second out, and I want to ask you, what are some of your likes about the car community, and then also what are some of your dislikes about the car community?
My likes about the car community are the connections I make. Like, even if I'm driving on the road, and whether I'm filming or not, if someone pulls up to me, we have that connection. Like, hey, nice car. Hey, you too. Who knows if I will ever see that person again? Honestly, probably not. But if you think about it, it's so crazy to have that instant spark for that second in time before they turn this way and I turn that way. And I think when car enthusiasts like share that, it's such a beautiful, I call it a human moment, because I think as humans, we get so tied up in our phone, social media, like we forget how to interact with each other. So when it does happen, I want to hold on to that. I want more of that. I want more of that connection with humans. And I love creating, I love social media in a sense that it reaches people all over the world. I've had people from Europe, India, China, like wherever reach out and say, hey, like, I'm seeing your videos. And that, to me, I see as such a beautiful thing, because people will tell you social media is toxic. Yes, it can be, but it can also be wonderful. And we can also encourage one another. I dislike the hate. I get a lot of hate comments. I get a lot of people like reposting my video, just like making fun of me or like calling me names. That can be hard because I'm just being myself. And that's one thing I wish could change. But then I always have to remember, like, no matter what you're into, that's just how it's going to be. But that really is the only thing I don't like, because everything else I love. I enjoy creating. I enjoy connecting. If the hate could go somewhere else and go away from me, that would be great. But, you know, I'll take it if I need to.
Got you. Courtney asks, what is one car goal and personal goal that you have for yourself this year? Hey, man, Courtney got all the questions, man. We need this. I heard you.
Hey, Courtney. You're so wise. Oh, man. Personal goal, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but it's definitely to put myself out there more. With the Subaru, I really stayed in my own bubble. Like, yes, I was still content creating, but I wasn't really putting myself out there, like going to local meets, going to Cars and Coffee. I wasn't really trying to meet new people, because I think the hate online made me think that like people in real life hate me and my community. And it put me in this bubble where I'm like scared to go to car meets. I'm like, what if someone comes up to me and they're just like, I hate you? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm going to run to my car and cry. Like, I don't know how to handle that in real life. So I need to kind of get over that fear to just go and do it and go to a car meet and start there. And I think one car goal for me, maybe really, this might be silly, but really how to heel toe downshift. I don't know why I've always wanted to learn how to do that. I feel like I sucked at it in the Subaru, and I've seen people do it so effortlessly. And if I can learn how to do that in the Honda and just be cutting corners, heel toe downshifting, like, I'm golden. I don't need to learn anything else. Like, top tier. Like that's what I need to learn.
Now what did you call it? Heel toe downshift. What's that?
Yes. You really don't need to learn how to do it. Like, people will tell you that you only should do it if you're going to be on a track. But essentially what it is, it's a way to slow your car down. So if you're trying to make a corner or you're trying to stop, you would clutch in, go down a gear, and you almost like pivot your foot to kind of like go on the brake and hit the gas at the same time that you're shifting down. I know it sounds like a lot. It is a lot. That's why I haven't really learned it. Yeah. But if I can learn it, I don't know, I would feel pretty cool, because people made fun of me so much in the Subaru. They're like, you don't heel toe correctly because of the placement of the pedals. So if I can learn it in the Honda and prove people wrong that I can do it, I'm going to be trouble. Y'all better watch out for me. I'm going to be heel toeing everywhere.
Now, Ash, I know that you are a car enthusiast and an influencer. Are there any automotive movies that you really like?
Ooh, okay. I saw the latest Fast and Furious movie. I don't know if it's called Fast X.
The Fast 10 or Fast X?
Yeah, I saw that. And oh man, I haven't seen like a Fast and Furious movie in years. Like, I saw like the first few long time ago. So when I saw that movie, it just really reignited everything for me, and driving stick and being a car enthusiast, because, you know, a lot of people tell me like I'm not a real car girl. I'm not a real car enthusiast. Yeah. And like, not gonna lie, sometimes that hurts, because it made me feel like I shouldn't be a part of the car community. Like, I used to think maybe I don't really deserve to be here. Or maybe, you know, I don't deserve to have a manual. So like those kinds of comments like really got to me. But I don't know, when I saw Fast and Furious, I was just like, nah, man, like we all love cars, right? We are car enthusiasts, car woman, car man. You love cars, like you're a part of the car community. So yeah, I loved seeing that movie in theaters. It was pretty cool. I loved the ending. It was awesome.
Are you planning to see part 2 when it comes out?
Yeah, absolutely. I will go to the theaters to see that. Yes. I love all the people that play in those movies. And they're always a lot of action. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like driving over a cliff or like being underwater, the craziest stuff that like would never happen in real life. But like I'm about it. I'm like, okay, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can have my Honda hanging from a helicopter and like driving or, like you never know. You never know. Dream big.
So in the first one, it was more about street racing. I
Yes.
would love to see them get back to street racing.
Me too.
I'm not sure how they're gonna, how they're gonna take it from going to outer space back to street racing. But hopefully, the writers and the director can make it work out. Because
I would love it. And I would
uh,
love to street race myself. Like I would love to be on the track one day and tracking the Honda. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I need to do to get there, but that would be a dream of mine. I mean, Hondas are known for being very good track cars.
right.
So I don't know. Y'all might see me on the track one day. I'll probably be sweating and hyperventilating, but I'll be there.
Ah, I
Like,
love it.
please help me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So you've never been to the track, even with the STI?
I did not take the STI to the track because it was a ticking time bomb and it was higher mileage. I bought it over 70,000 miles, but I traded it in at 94,000 miles. So I didn't want to take the chance, but the Honda's way more reliable. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Courtney got all the questions tonight, man. We're gonna put
Courtney
another
is
one on
hired.
the
We're gonna hire her right now. This
For
is your
sure.
interview.
Do you have a car enthusiast? Do you have a car enthusiast that you see as a role model? This is more of a question for both of you. Okay.
You go first. Who's yours?
So my son is 7, right? And while Christiana was pregnant, I don't know how I came across Daily Driven Exotics. But Damon is, how old is Damon? Damon is maybe 46 or 45. And he has all these Lamborghinis and all these supercars. And then, he's transparent with his story, like, oh, I dropped out of school at like 8th grade, like I didn't graduate, blah, blah, blah. And then, Dave, on the other hand, like he graduated, worked at Starbucks, was a manager at Starbucks, and then he quit out of nowhere. So just to hear like those stories about Damien and Dave and them doing all the shenanigans that they do, and them having different personalities, like Dave is more like the business side, and Damon is more of the creative side. I mean, Damon is more of the creative side, like wrapping the car, what color, all this stuff. Like they don't know the specs and the engine parts and all that stuff, but they make it work. So the inspiration to me is Damon and Dave, and I have reached out since October to interview them, and I haven't heard anything back. So I might have to call them through Instagram or tag them in more posts or something. I don't know, but I definitely want to get them on the show. But they're definitely a big inspiration to what I do, and to why I do what I do is because hopefully I would like to have a group of friends like that I could go out and just rip and run. And I'm in the city of Cincinnati. I'm starting that because people are noticing me when I come to car meets. So hopefully with the delivery of a car, I can make like 5 phone calls and have the whole dealership packed. So,
yes, let's go. We're gonna pray for that, right?
Absolutely. So Damon and Dave, from Daily Driven Exotics, is a big inspiration, big role model to me. What about you?
When I first started TikTok, there was a content creator that I immediately followed. Her name is Rochelle Wolf. Her Subaru STI goes by Blossom because it has like a cherry blossom wrap. And she was really the first girl I saw on social media, like ripping it in a Subaru STI like me. And it's been such an amazing honor to kind of watch her page grow. I mean, she's really growing with her car. She has another Subaru. She works on her car. Like she gave me the confidence to say, hey, I can do that. Like she was doing stuff in her interior that gave me ideas. And I was like, okay, if Rochelle is doing it, I need to do it. Obviously, she's like Subi Queen. So she's been a huge inspiration. Even just now that I have a Honda, I still watch her videos. I still comment on everything because I love to see a strong woman out there just doing it and not caring about nobody else. And she was just a real inspiration to push me to keep posting on social media and to keep learning my Subaru. And she taught me a lot. So I'm very thankful for that. She's really sweet. She's always nice to everyone that interacts with her. And I'm very truly happy for her. She's huge inspiration for me.
Absolutely. Ashley, are you enjoying yourself tonight?
Heck yeah, I am. This is awesome. This has been wonderful.
Awesome. I want to say after I follows you and you follow me back and stuff, I started to see more female enthusiasts. Like I actually today I met a African American, black race car female driver.
Let's go.
I don't even know where she's from. I want to say North Carolina or something.
That's awesome.
She's an African American race car driver.
Hey. I love to see women out there doing it. I love to see women out there doing it. I love it. It gets me so passionate. It's so cool to see, man. A woman race car driver, like, just yes.
Yeah, and I don't know if she does it full time or part time, but to just see her in the car coming into the pit stop.
Let's go.
It was like, what? Yeah, I was inspired. So I was like, yeah, follow now. Like, go in like 5 folks. Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to the female enthusiasts out there. And even here in Cincinnati, like, I see a lot of female photographers. So cool. Female drivers. Mm-hmm. So I see that they're everywhere on social media. Like I've seen another lady who takes her car to the track. She has a light pink Hello Kitty Nissan R35, and it is so loud. And
yes,
it's
I love her already.
Woo! Jesus Christ! I love
How can you be mad at Hello Kitty? You know what I'm saying? You're a hater if you don't like Hello Kitty.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad that after connecting with you and following your content, that the other female enthusiasts started to pour in. Yeah. And I want to say maybe like a week and a half ago, I found out that there was a female. I don't even know what she does. I want to say she's a photographer and she drives bikes in Australia. Like nice. It goes to that international point that you were talking about how powerful social media can be if you use it the right way.
Exactly.
Follow me back, and I do my best to, like, if I get a new follower, I do my best to upload it right to my story right then and there, because who doesn't want to show love?
Yeah.
So I love how interactive and how broad the car community is. Like there are people that know the ins and outs of an engine. There are people who just like the way they look, like the way they sound. Yeah. There are people who are coordinators, event coordinators that can pull people from different states for rallies for free and all kind of stuff. So there's a little bit of everything in the car community. You just have to be active.
Yes.
So I'm definitely enjoying tonight. For those who are watching, if you guys have questions other than Courtney, no, I'm playing. No, but Courtney, if you got more questions, type them in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, the links are in the description. I got another music video that I want to play from because it's still February, so I want to give a big shout out to my bro Kruisin, who we saw in the commercial with the yellow shirt. He was actually the first person to buy a shirt, and I want to give him some love tonight because he has a brand new video out right now called "I Love You, Jesus," and it's featuring the GOAT from Grand Rapids, Michigan, called Stephen Malcolm. Anyway, I want to get to his music, and then we're going to come back as we wait on our special guest, and then we're going to talk about the YouTube channel and some more things coming up. But without any further ado, here is Kruisin with Stephen Malcolm, titled "I Love You, Jesus," right here on Kruisin with KS. We're taking over your Monday night. Please stay tuned and don't forget to share the live. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Been through the mud, still I'm right here, yeah. Life be the type that don't fight fair, yeah. Came straight from that jungle, lion, tigers, bears, yeah. Still I stand right here, yeah, yeah. Imagine losing everything just to gain it all. From the time I was a jit, all I wanted was the ball. I was told by OGs, get the cheese and the broads. Was a boy to a man, still the biggest question mark. Needed light in the dark, needed hope that's divine. Two worlds intertwined, new strength in these times. Crew right by my side, real ones who gon' ride even if it all decline. It's like I was blinded by man and it's waves that define who I am. I let it manifest. Waves of depression crash hard, felt like vanishing. Disappear like my dad when he abandoned me. But then God's love came and captured me. Covered me with grace, showed me the real man in me. Imprinted his love, showed me that it's all vanity. Coming to an end is everything except for me. Life be the time that I'm fighting. Shit from the jungle, my tigers vision.
I love you, Jesus. I give you praise, Lord. I worship and adore. I give it all back. Being at the bottom, trying to climb out, yeah. Stay with the bottle, now it's dried out, yeah. It was mid in the mitten, but I had cloud, yeah. Running through them all with the seas down, yeah. Sick for a long time, mind on suicide. Dying on the inside, God's there when I slide. Living cap was the vibe, I'ma hurt you all the time. Strapping to survive. Being drunk in pain was my getaway. Sipping on E&J in a midday. Feeling in my body wasn't manifesting. Sick with a smile since adolescence. But I know we love it cause he ride or die. Breathing his breath in a late of mine. Got me out the sun, shit, I'm sober now. Body was a Buick, I'm a Rover now. I love you, Jesus. I worship you, free me, love you, free me, Lord. I love you, Jesus. You healed me. I worship and adore you. I'm here, Lord. Just wanna tell you, yeah. Oh, I love you more than anything, yeah.
Ashley, you can't tell me that scene was not iconic. Oh my god,
that scene is iconic. It is so good. I wish I was there, like in that moment.
Yeah, me too. It makes me want to come down to Miami even more. Just rewatching that clip.
Me too. We need to go to Miami.
Absolutely, absolutely. So because I took my trip out to Bonita Springs in December for the toy drive, I was told that McLaren is opening up the biggest dealership in the whole universe. They didn't say when they was going to open it up, but I got a few friends that have some connections, and apparently the grand opening is going to be a private event. So they're not going to make it public, of course. But
is it in Florida?
It is in Florida.
I need to get invited to this private event. Like, who do we need to?
So I'm looking forward to traveling more this year, specifically to Miami. I have an interview next month with Robert, who is the owner and founder of a car rental of an exotic car rental company called Rushing Rentals.
Let's go.
And Robert has a Ferrari, and when he took delivery of it, he inboxed me. Well, I inboxed him and I said, bro, what I got to do to come be a passenger? He was like, all you got to do is pull up. Say less. I'm on the way. So I'm excited for next month and, you know, all the different connections that I've made because I went to the 1K Motorsports toy drive.
Yep.
So it's been a blast being a car enthusiast just to see my page growing every day. Everybody's not open to collaborations, which would allow your followers to see someone else's post because they tagged you. And I definitely understand that. And when I started doing the interviews, I've had one person tell me no because I didn't have enough followers. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. Somebody else. You ain't the only one I'm interested in. So
yep, it means it wasn't meant to be. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
So you work your 9-to-5 job, which is how you can afford your car. For other people, you know, they have trust funds, and some other people they make the money some other way. What are do you plan on, or would you like to content create or be a full-time YouTuber in the future?
Oh yeah. I think that's why I'm like hustling so hard, because I want it so badly. I've been in healthcare since I was 18 years old, so almost 20 years, and it was my passion long ago. I went to school, I got my master's degree in it. Like, that was it. I was like, this is the job I'm going to do the rest of my life. And then now that I'm in content creating, the freedom that comes with it, you know, when you work in a corporate job, I can't be my real self at work.
Yeah.
I can't dress how I want. Like, I have to act a professional way or I'm going to get sent to HR, you know? So it is amazing to be able to content create, and I can just be me. I can look however I want. I can say whatever I want and just be me. And there's no rules to it. I would absolutely love to quit my 9-to-5 and do this full time. I pray to God about it all the time. I say, God, like, in your divine timing, if this is where you want me to be, like, please make it happen. But it's funny how, like, my desire for healthcare has, like, slowly switched over time. Now it's like social media and content creating and cars. And it's funny how God will do that. Like, he'll place, you know, desires on your heart for a reason. So all I can tell you is I'm going to keep following that desire. I'm going to keep following that path that God has for me, being obedient, and see where it leads me. Hopefully this time next year, we have another interview and we're both in different places. You know what I mean? Content creating and just working for God, you know?
Absolutely. So my sister asked, how do you find content topics to post?
So sometimes they happen naturally on the road. A lot of people tell me that I plan my interactions with people, and I'm like, wow, that's really funny for you to assume that I have that many friends. But a lot of time it happens naturally. Or people will comment on my video, say, hey, can you do a video on how to downshift? Hey, can you do a video on how to back up? That will give me ideas. Or if I have sponsored content, that will give me ideas. So normally, sometimes it's natural, sometimes it's random. Sometimes, you know, like I'll be up at 2 a.m., like writing stuff down, like, oh, this is a great idea. Oh, this is a good idea. So it's all different avenues, but I can say in the 2 years I've been content creating, I've never ran out of ideas. Never. Like, every day something happens that I'm able to post. And I'm thankful for that, because I used to think, like, my parents used to be like, well, what if you run out of things? And I'm like, oh my God, what if I run out of things? But it hasn't happened yet. So yeah. I feel very lucky and blessed that I still just have ideas flowing and content coming in. It's very natural.
Ashley, did you say you've been in healthcare for 20 years?
Yes, I turned 35 this year.
Girl, you don't look a damn 22.
Please, I wish I could hug you. That means so much to me, because I literally found like a gray hair the other day. It was like one gray hair, and I yanked it out and I cried, because I was like, this is it for me. This is the road.
You can't tell on camera, but there's a gray hair, like right here.
Oh, I don't feel so bad now. I don't feel so alone now. Thank you, God.
My coworker pointed it out to me on Friday on our lunch break, and I was like, no, it's not great. It's just a piece of hair that came in and it doesn't have color yet. It's not
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. It's even worse when someone points it out. Like I was doing my makeup and I was like, what is that? I had to like get so close like this. I was like, what is that? Yoink. I'm like, no, I'm too young for this. Like, no. So, I don't know. I'm trying to embrace it. You know, it's hard.
And man, Courtney had another question, but I can't find it at the moment. So Ashley, I want to get your opinion about. Actually, no, she did not have a comment. She did not have a question. She had a comment. Says, listen, Ash is my girl. She has a beautiful. She's such a beautiful human, and being able to see her do her thing is literally so inspiring. As a newbie car girl, she's been an amazing role model and friend.
I love you. That's so sweet. I'm gonna cry to that later. That's like so sweet. I needed that. Thank you. Thank you, Courtney. You inspire me. Inspire me.
So Ash, I want to pull up the YouTube channel so we can talk a little bit about content creating. This is your YouTube channel. 1.14 thousand subscribers. So you're closing in on what is it? 1,500? No, yeah,
no. Yeah. Me trying to do math. Yeah, that is weird how they do that. 1.14.
Yeah.
That's YouTube for you. Yeah, YouTube always falls short. Like I try to be consistent on YouTube, but it's difficult. But I try.
So Ash, when did you start so you started TikTok first? Did you start TikTok and Instagram all at the same time, or like what was the time frame?
Yeah, I think altogether it was roughly a little over 2 years ago. So I started everything like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Like I said, I was only really consistent with like TikTok, then it sprinkled to Instagram, then YouTube. Now I'm trying to do Facebook more. But yeah, 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, and I'm trying to remain consistent, but it can be hard sometimes for sure, keeping up with everything.
2 years
and
over 100,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
What? And like no third party paid advertisements, nothing.
No.
You?
I've never paid for followers or anything like that. No, it's just been like me posting a million times, hoping people find me. They're like, look at this annoying girl. She's posted like 10 times in one day. Block. I'm like, you either love me or hate me.
Inspiration. You are definitely an inspiration. And
so are you.
So I started my channel. So I started Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all in the same day.
Okay.
And I kind of had it planned out because I have been in radio since 2016.
Right.
So I already do graphics. I already know somebody that can make my theme song. I already know somebody that can do my graphics or my logo in case if I don't want to do it. And if I can be honest, I was at a car show. I was at Tobogga Cafe on a Saturday morning. And Ricardo Lambert, aka RL Music, who made my first logo for the radio show, he texted me and was like, bro, I just sent your logo for your car stuff in your email. And I opened it up while I was at the car show. I was like, okay. So as soon as I got home, I did my research on how to start a YouTube channel because I had already had one for the radio stuff. So do I build on that channel or do I start a whole new channel?
Yeah, it's hard.
And according to the research, they said start a new YouTube channel. So I had to get a whole new email. Luckily, the Lord had gave me the name before I started all of this. And
I love
that was on a Saturday. I got 3 friends that I talked to. 3 friends. And I talked to them earlier that week, or like a week and a half earlier. I talked to Josiah. Josiah's the guy who I met at LEI Home Enhancements after Tristan was born. Tristan was like a month old. And I was like, yeah, this ain't the job for me. But because I was into cars, Josiah was into bikes and cars, we connected. And we've been connected ever since. So I talked to Josiah. Like, even when I'm car spotting on an accident, I'm calling Josiah like, bro, hey, I just seen a Rolls Royce in Oakley, bro. What you doing? And he would always answer the phone. Doesn't matter what it was. Hey, bro, did you get pictures? Bro, I'm about to send them to you right now. Like, we got that type of connection. So I asked him, bro, if I started the YouTube channel, would you watch the content? Josiah said yes. He was like, it's a no-brainer because you're always seeing more cars than me. So it was a no-brainer. Right. And then I talked to my good friend Word Rat, Jonathan Wilbur, who was actually in the comment section a little earlier. And I asked him, bro, like if I start, because him and his wife has motorcycles if they don't drive. So I was like, bro, like if I started a YouTube channel, would you watch the content? Like, I know you're not a car enthusiast, you don't like cars like that, but because you're my friend, I'm asking you, would you watch my content if I started the channel? He was like, yeah, bro, do it. And like I'll call Word Rat in a minute. Like if I need gas money, if there's a car show, if anything, I'll call Word Rat in a second.
That's
like Word
sweet.
Rat, it goes back to those friends that know you outside of social media.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
The struggles of being a single father. He didn't hear me cry. We didn't pray. All that stuff over the phone. So Word Rat, we got that brotherly type of bond. And then I talked to Corey. I don't even know what happened to Corey. He just fell off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened. But he likes Supras. And I was like, bro, if I start a YouTube channel, would you watch the content? He was like, yeah, man, for sure. So I started the YouTube channel. Called RL or messaged RL, bro, like I need the logo. This is what I want. This is the picture. Slap it on a Lamborghini and send it because I like Land Rovers. So he was like, all right, bro, I'll do what I can do. And while I'm waiting, I was out car spotting. And I was Instacarting at the time, which is, going to go get groceries and take them to the person's house. So like I'm driving around Cincinnati. Ooh, a Porsche. Ooh, a Lambo. Ooh, a Supra. And so like I'm getting footage while I'm Instacarting. And then I'm going to the car shows as well. So it was a no-brainer. So I started the channel. And literally about a week, less than a week, I was already test driving a Tesla. No. I was test driving the 2021 Ford Lightning, the electric Ford truck that came out.
Ooh, yeah, I know that truck.
And then like a week after that, it was an all electric car event that I went to, and I was like, okay, say less. I'm in here for real now. I'm posting, doing this, doing that, and then my sister Kanisha, who's older than me, she convinced me to start a TikTok. So I started a TikTok. And I post about once a month because I didn't understand it.
Me with YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, though. I mean, it seems like you have good in your life, supporting you. And then there you were hustling, right? Doing Instacart, but you're also catching moments on your phone at the same time. Like, that's awesome. Working hard, man. It's paying off. I'm really proud of you. You are an inspiration. You truly are.
That. And you are too. Do we have any more questions, KS? Have you ever thought about doing a podcast? That is literally my dream. As you can tell, your girl loves to talk and ask questions. Actually, you would be good at doing a podcast. StreamYard is the service that we're using. StreamYard offers a free service. So you can stream to 2 platforms at one time. There's a link in the description, and you can just sign up for free. And again, just start talking. The people will come. Just start talking.
That's right. Yes, it's so true. It will.
And Courtney, I started doing. Again, I've been in radio since 2016. So when the Lord put it on my heart to start doing car enthusiast interviews, I didn't know who was going to respond. So, I got a little better at graphics, and then I put it out to get someone's opinion. Like, hey, like, how does this look? And 5 people shared it. I was like, okay, well, who's interested? And once I did my first interview was with Justin, who is a realtor in Columbus, who daily drives a Lamborghini Huracan.
Of course.
So I took it from there. After one interview, they started sending the flyers and was like, "Bro, how can I be on the show? Bro, my girlfriend got a Miata. Let's get her on the show.
I
Bro,
love
I see you got merchandise. Let's set up an interview." So it just went downhill from there. So now my daily conversation is, thank you for following. I would like to invite you onto the show. And anytime I mention the show, people think like, "Oh, I got to come to you. Oh, you got to come to me." No, we can do everything online.
That's right. Power of the internet, baby.
So here we are. Here we are. Ashley, do you enjoy Lamborghinis?
Oh, yes. I would love to be passenger princess in a Lamborghini. Absolutely. Yes. Or drive one. Either or.
So what are your thoughts about the brand new Revolto that they released a couple months ago?
I don't think I saw it.
You haven't seen it?
I don't think I saw it. No.
Okay, well then we're gonna jump right into this commercial.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and run this commercial. I just want to reiterate that because Lamborghini is an Italian company, the commercial is in Italian. So it's in French. So nobody knows what they're saying, but I will break it down after the commercials when we come back. For those who want to follow my guest, Ash the Cat, she is on social media. I have her link tree in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and in the caption if you're watching on Facebook. I have her Instagram profile as well as her YouTube channel, which we talked about a little earlier. So definitely give her a subscribe, give her a follow on any of those platforms that you are on. And we're going to go ahead and get into this Lamborghini Revolto TV advertisement. Let's get it. Let's go, man. This Cruising with KS with Ash the Cat. Don't touch that dial. Well, no, you haven't picked up the phone, but don't click out of the screen, but share the stream, and we'll be right back. Let's get it. Let's go.
Com'è andata oggi?
Mai mi sono divertito di più.
Peter, guarda che non siamo mica in pista.
Ragazzi, ho un'idea.
Intro, man.
Again, man, shout out to Kingdom Graphics, man. He did it for the logo, and he did a phenomenal job. Shout out to David Walter, man. Definitely hit up Kingdom Graphics. I should have put their link in the description, but definitely hit me up on social media if you guys want their information. So, Ash, in the commercial, it looks like it's a father and son and mother, okay? And they all have different reasons why they like the Revolto. And so the father comes back from the city using I'm guessing it's the hybrid electric version of the car. And the son comes in like, "Dad, like we're way past that. I had fun in my own way."
Mm-hmm.
And he used the sport mode, Corsa mode, whatever it was, ripping and running, using the engine, whatever. And then the woman was like, "This is not a competition, but I think I had the best time in the way that I drive it." And then the father was like, "I have a way to figure this all out. How about we take it to the track and we see who's the best?" and they all had fun. So I enjoyed it. I know the Lamborghini Revolto is in production. I have a associate that I know, a friend that I know, who has an SVJ right now, who has already put in an order for one. So I'm excited to see it come to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, that green color. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of paddle shifting, but seeing her when she was paddle shifting and that thing was like, shoo, oh man, that thing is probably hot in person. I would love to see it in person. Oh my goodness.
And it's the first Lamborghini with the engine bay uncovered. Like there's no covering on it. It's straight in there.
Straight that's sick. I bet that's expensive.
I bet it is. It's supposed to hit the streets in 2025, if I'm not mistaken. Some cars are already in production. The guy that I know, his name is Aiden. He just posted a picture of, I'm guessing, of what Lamborghini sent him, I guess, as the car is being spec'd and going down the line and stuff. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. And Aiden, he gets all the little exotic toys. To be, how old is Aiden? 18, 19? He has at least 5 cars. At least 5 exotic cars.
Wow.
He's the owner of Roblox or some racing game in Fortnite.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
So he's doing it. He's doing it. So
living
yeah.
life.
So yeah, I enjoyed the Revolto, and I can't wait to see it in person with my own eyes.
Yeah, me too. Oh my goodness, what a beauty.
Yeah. So we have a couple questions.
Sure.
How Hunter Lacey asks, how much horsepower does your car make?
My 2021 Honda Civic Type R makes 306 horsepower, which people will tell you that's slow, but for me, it is fast. That's the fastest car I've had, so it's zippy for sure. I love every horsepower it has.
Gotcha. Also, if anyone is interested, I got a meet tonight at Bargain Hunt in Miamisburg from 9:30 to midnight. Y'all must not got work in the morning. We got to go to bed.
I know. I'm like, dang, I work till midnight. I'm in bed.
Yeah, I'm in bed before midnight. Also, Lacey asks, Ash, how much? Okay, I think that's the same person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if anybody else has any more questions, definitely type them in the chat. I have no idea what happened to our special co-host. He has not messaged me, but we talked last night. I thought he was gonna be here. Apparently not. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
It's all good. Ash, are you enjoying yourself?
I had a blast. I was so nervous, but you've made it very easy. So thank you. I had a great time, and thankful for everyone that joined and watched. Thank you. I love you guys so much. I'm very grateful.
Got you. So Ash, you're the first person to order merch in the month of February. How did you like your shirt?
I love it. I love the color. That's my favorite color. I got it in pink. I'm gonna be posting some videos of me in the Type R with that shirt on this week, and I will tag you. I love it. If you guys are here and watching, you need to get his merch because it's soft, it's beautiful, and it's got Kruisin with KS on it. Come on now. Come on now. We got to get Kruisin with KS out there because he's just doing it and he's real about it and he's honest and authentic. And I feel like that's so rare nowadays. So I support
Absolutely.
you 10%.
When I ordered the merchandise, I didn't know what color to go with. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I was like, well, she's a lady, and pink is
pick the right color.
Female color. But also nobody else has ordered the yellow one, and nobody else has a white one.
The yellow looks good though. I might need to get it in yellow. I might need to have all the colors.
So I was like, yeah, pink. And if I'm being honest, I think you're the first one with that might be light pink, and everybody else's color is candy pink. So I think you're like the first person with that color.
I
So,
love being the first person. Thank
yeah,
you. What an honor. Thank you.
absolutely.
I'll never.
So I have a quick advertisement of my niece and her Cruising with KS hoodie, and we're gonna play that right now. I would love to get your feedback after you check out this video.
Absolutely.
Hi, Uncle Chico.
What you got on today?
I got my little sweater, and it's the
Cruising with KS.
Cruising with KS.
Hey. Thumbs up.
Okay. That was so adorable. Are you kidding me? She looks so cute in that little hoodie. Now I need a hoodie. God. She sold me on it. How old is she?
I think Carrington is so Tristan is 7. Carrington might be like 4 or 5. Alexis, if you're in the chat, let us know how old Carrington is.
She is precious. Precious.
Yeah, I think she's like I think Carrington is 4. And she loves her Uncle Chico. Oh my goodness.
She's really out there supporting you on the streets, man. Yeah. I love that support.
Yeah. When I sent, because when I visited Indiana, which is where I'm from, in June, I think it was June, for my other niece's birthday, I was editing the video that we'll play later with Tristan doing the unboxing of the blue shirt that he didn't know that he was going to get. So anytime I order merch, Tristan get merch too. Otherwise, he'll be on my head about like, Daddy, where mine? So we were doing an unboxing. So I was editing the video for this, and she was watching it, and she was like, Uncle Chico, I want a pink hoodie. So I called her in like November. Well, I called my sister in November, and I was like, Carrington, you still want that hoodie, or you still want that shirt? And she was like, yes. I was like, what color did you want it? And she was like, pink. I was like, okay, well, we already got a light pink shirt going on. Let's do another pink. And hers is candy pink, and it's a rare color, and she loves it. So when when my sister got the package, she tried to hide it from her, and Carrington went and found the box, opened it, and one day she had it on, and my sister says that she won't take it off. It's her favorite thing to wear.
That is so sweet.
I'm thankful. I really am thankful. I really am.
Number one fan. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
4 years old.
Absolutely. Shout out to PCM Music. Shout out to my bro Mike Mitchell, the founder and owner of Alumni Inc. in the building. If there's anybody that has any more questions for Ash, definitely put them in the. She says she wears that hoodie every other day.
That's so sweet. She really loves you.
And she is 4. Carrie is right here watching, and she is 4 years old.
She's a little superstar, man. She's gonna be a superstar.
Absolutely. See it. So as you know, for us being, adults trying to inspire the next generation, what could be some life advice that you can give to someone that's 4 years old, or somebody that's a teenager?
Wow, that's a big question. I would say life advice. Even when you're young, you're always going to have adversity. You're going to have people coming at you. This is something I wish, I guess, my older self would have told my younger self. I was very insecure growing up. I was bullied a lot. And I don't know, that kind of always stuck with me. Like I told you earlier, I was always used to kind of like being in the background, or like not raising my hand, or sitting in the front of class, or just always making sure like no one was noticing me. Life advice I can give to someone: you are unique. You are on your own life path. You cannot compare your path to people around you, because no one is on the same road. Be yourself. Don't feel like you need to change yourself to fit in with a group of people. You'll find your own flock of people, and show love. I heard something the other day and it really stuck with me. When you hate something or you hate someone, that takes energy, right? Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate that. you're having all that negative energy inside of you. But showing love is easy. Being nice to someone, waving at someone, smiling at someone, complimenting a cashier, wherever you're at. Love one another, take care of one another, help someone if you can help someone, hold the door open for someone, be you, be on your own unique path, and don't let people get in your ear about where you're headed. Keep going. And that's all you can do. Live in the moment, take it one day at a time, and know that there's a greater purpose and plan to your life that will slowly be uncovered over time, and just have fun. You got to laugh. Life is too short. You have to laugh. Don't take it so seriously, and enjoy yourself. You know, that's all I can say.
Absolutely. This is our first time. This is our time to let our light shine.
Absolutely. Yes. Let your light shine. Be a light for others. Others will see it and come towards it. Be a light. That's right.
Absolutely.
Golden advice.
So Ash, when can we expect your first official car meet?
Wow. I don't know. I don't want to put a timeline on it because I don't want to disappoint if I don't make the timeline. If I can figure something out, maybe a little bit before it's the like deathly heat of summer, that would be nice. But because in Florida, oh man, it gets hot all year. Yeah. Give me a couple months and I'll have an update. We'll see. We'll circle back.
Okay. For those who maybe have a podcast, or maybe somebody has an AM FM station down in Tampa and they would like to reach out to you to book you as a guest, or maybe some other podcaster wants to reach out and have you as a guest, what's the best way to contact you?
Oh, email is always good. It's ashthecat for making me forget my email. ashthecat44@gmail. It's on all my social medias. Email is the best way, and I'll always respond. I'll always get back to you same day.
Gotcha. So Ashley, I have thoroughly enjoyed you on tonight. Have you had fun, Ash the Cat?
I had fun. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Thank you for having me. I had a blast. I'm glad you had a good time.
I had a great time. Can't wait to do it again. I do have a couple of car clips that I want to get your opinion on, if I may. Just because you like the sounds of cars, and we got a couple of videos with Tristan, who is my 7-year-old, who loves to sit in cars and take pictures and and everything.
We got to see that.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to get into some car videos here on Cruising with KS. And if you guys have any questions for Ashley, who is known as Ash the Cat on social media, definitely type them in the comment section, and we'll be right back. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Don't forget, all her information is in the banner down below. The links are in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and they're in the caption if you're watching on Facebook. But let's get it. Let's go. Let's check out Tristan, aka Baby KS, revving a Charger RT. Let's get it. Let's go.
You want to sit inside and start the car up?
Is it loud?
It is loud. You want to start this car up? You'll sit up in the seat, and then you'll.
I read the
car before. All right. Hold this right here, and then push that button if you can. Push the button. Yep. Hold that right again. Push that button. Press the gas and rev it. This one. Not this one. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah!
What do you say?
You want to stand behind it and hear it? It's louder if you go stand behind.
Come on, let's go stand behind it just a little. Back up just a little. What's going on, man? Yeah, I drove to the wrong location. Oh, shit. Thing, y'all.
I want to rev it.
Did you hear him? Tell him again.
I want to rev it.
All right, hang on.
gonna pull you up. You reach down there? You reach down there? Hang on, wait. Let me get a video.
The one on the right.
Hang on. All right, go ahead.
Tristan, can you tap it just a little? Vroom, 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 vroom. Yeah. Okay. Just a little. Okay, let it go. Do it again. Okay. All right, y'all. Man, what do y'all say?
Of course, y'all have a good day. Yeah. Be safe today.
All right, y'all, we are back. Ash, I gotta know, what did you think about Tristan inside of those cars?
I have many things to say about Tristan. First of all, he looks just like you, which is he's like a mini KS. I have to know what his first car is going to be, because the fact that he was in there saying rev it and reaching like his little foot down there, are you kidding? Like, you can tell that kid is a car kid. He's going to have a loud like V8 muscle car. I can already tell, and I'm here for it. I cannot wait to see it. How excited he got, bro. Like, that's the stuff I love in the car community. Like, my mouth, when I heard the sounds, I was like, I love it, man. Like, God bless you and your family. Like, I can't wait to see what car. Does he have a dream car? Like, do you know? Does he know yet?
As of right now, he likes Ferraris, which is why I call him the Ferrari kid.
Okay.
But he just loves cars. He loves cars so much, and it's a hobby that I did not have to push on him. You know, as a father,
right?
The Blue Urus that we just watched, Tristan recorded that. I didn't record that. He recorded that.
It's in his blood. You pass it down. You're in trouble. You know that, right? You're in trouble.
when Cristiano, which is his mother, when they side of the family, when they go like to like out of town and they go to like California and they go to car dealerships
Right.
and stuff, Tristan is the one that's telling his uncles like, "Hey, don't touch the cars. Hey, you can't lean on the car." So for him to be 7 years old and like in that atmosphere, it's something to see and hear. But he loves cars. He loves cars so much, Ash, that we went out here. I don't know if you've ever so we collect diecast cars.
Okay. Yes.
And Tristan, we will go to like Walgreens or something, and he'd be like, "Dad, like I want to. Can you buy this car?" And I still got cars that we haven't even recorded yet. So this is content that we haven't even recorded. But he has all these cars that we collect just because we like them.
Yeah.
And there's a diecast pink split Lamborghini SV over there that we haven't opened up. There's a pink Nissan Skyline R34 Hello Kitty R34 that we haven't opened up. There's a two-tone Ford GT that we haven't opened up. Yeah, so like he loves cars, and like I didn't have to push it on him. And again, anytime I order me some merchandise, I order him merchandise because that's gonna be the first question. It's not gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, that's a cool color." It's gonna be like,
"Where's mine at?
Where's mine?" So when I did the Christmas edition hoodie, I ordered mine and I ordered his. And if it's not the same color, I don't want it because I want us to be matching because he loves to match.
That's great. And I'm sure that's a very good bonding experience for you guys. Tell him that I'm hiring. He can come. I need someone to film. Like he's hired on the spot.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I love that he loves cars, and I'm looking forward to taking him to the different car meets. And again, and my nephew, we heard him in the first video ask Courtney, "Is it loud?" Because Junior, he don't like loud noises. So for him to say, "Can I try?" When he revved the Charger, I was like, "Wait a minute, okay, yeah, let's go with it." So for him to jump in the driver's seat and rev a car, despite him liking loud noises, they enjoyed it. And
they'll never forget that. They'll grow up and be like, "Remember when we did that?" Like that's a memory implanted forever, bro.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm so excited to see what car he ends up getting.
I'm excited for both of them.
Yes.
Definitely for both of them. And if you watched the interview last weekend with Queen GTR, I had Tristan with me. He would jump on the camera and jump around laughing, like I'll lean over and kiss him. So like I'm glad that he's in the car community, and and again, people notice him when we go to events. Like, "Hey, ain't your dad?" or whatever. Like they notice him when he goes to the car event.
Yep.
So,
that's how it happens, man. Word of
Tristan
mouth.
has in more cars than I have.
Yeah. Oh man, that hurts.
Yeah. but I love it because I'm his hype man and I'm his cheerleader. We were at a car show downtown, and it was kind of like a do not touch type of event.
Yeah. Right.
Because they were classic cars or whatever. And the gentleman, Kyle, I don't think that was his name. Whatever his name was, he had saw Tristan, and because Tristan has a ponytail, he thought he was a girl. He was like, "No, sir, I'm a boy." And he saw Tristan looking at the car, and I was taking a picture of the car while he was talking to Tristan. And then out of nowhere, he just asked Tristan, like, "Hey, would you like to sit inside of it?" And Tristan was like, "Yeah." Like his whole face lit up. I got the video on Instagram somewhere. He sat in a Lotus E-Spirit or S-Spirit. It's like nice a 1995. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really exotic looking. And he definitely enjoyed it. And then he told Tristan, "Thank you." And because of that interaction, I was able to go to Concourse of the Elegance, which is it's like the most classical Midwest event that happens once a year. And I was able to go and be a, what do they call it? It wasn't being a spectator. I was able to go in before general public comes in because of that interaction with the guy at the event. So I'm honored. I really am to be in this space to just have all the love around me and my son, and for people to notice like, hey, you're the guy that be posting with his son all the time, right? If that's how you remember me, yes.
Yep, God is so good. Look at that, making connections, and you and your son get to hang out, and then he's lighting up when he gets to go and see a car. That's what life's about, man. That's what being in the car community is about. I love to see it.
Absolutely. So Ashley, when you get your event together, details, flyer, tag me, send it to me, email it to me.
got
You got my
you.
phone number. Call me like, hey, yo, KS, we got the deets, we got the details. Get your plane ticket ready. I'm coming.
I got you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
But again, thank you for being my guest tonight. Can't wait for part 2. Ashley, just continue to be yourself despite the hate comments. Just be encouraged and know that you are surrounded by love, not just in Tampa or in Florida, but around the world from all of your supporters and your day ones. And I'm looking forward to the first modification on the Type R. I'm looking forward to all of your content that you're putting out. And I haven't watched or liked anything on YouTube, but I'm definitely going to do that because I just subscribed yesterday. So I'm definitely going to like the content. Even if I already watched it on Instagram, I'm going to watch it on YouTube because that's who I am.
I got you too. Thank you for your kind words, and I'm supporting you too. I'm excited for you. Excited to see where your content goes, where your channel goes, man. I'm your biggest supporter, and I'll always support you and share your stuff. So thank you for having my back, and keep doing you. Keep going out there with your son and being the light to the world. And man, God's got some good plans for you. I know it. God bless you. Thank you for everything tonight, man. I appreciate you.
So I have the Hypercar Venom F5 video, the resin video I'm gonna play. I got another music video I want to play from Mercy 34. His brand new came out a couple days ago. And some other last minute announcements. But I don't see any more questions in the chat. But we appreciate all the love and support on tonight. Shout out to Alexis. Again, love it. Blessings to you, girl. Shout out to, what was her name? Courtney. I don't even see Courtney no more.
She might have had it.
Ms. Lacey, Courtney Wood. We appreciate the support. Whoever this is. Clan Videos. Whoever that is, we appreciate you. Woodward, Word Rat, aka Jonathan Woodward, in the building. We appreciate the love on tonight. And everybody that will watch the replay. Again, you guys, if you have enjoyed this interview, definitely give her a follow on the gram. And don't forget to check out her content on social media. All the links are in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and in the caption if you're watching on Facebook. She's on TikTok and YouTube. Okay, there it is. Couldn't have the comment. But she's on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, so definitely give her a like and a follow tonight. And I can't wait for that merchandise. The bigger the wing, the closer I am to heaven. I'm looking for the test item, the beta item. It's already wrote in the notebook. If I gotta make it for you, we just gonna go from there. But
all right, I can't wait
about tonight, and I hope you have enjoyed yourself. I can't wait to do it again, and I can't wait to meet you in person.
Same here. You take care. Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Get you some dinner, drink you some water, get you some rest, because we got work in the morning.
All right, sounds good. Keep grinding, keep hustling. That's what we do.
Absolutely, man. It's Cruising with KS, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Don't forget to follow Ashley Cat on all social media platforms. We'll catch y'all in the next one. God bless.
Remember we used to get hype.
I was lost, but I'm found, feet planted to the ground, got no time to play around, yeah, I'm talking about. I remember I was down, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Hello, can you hear me now? I've been talking for a minute, but it's been a while. I've been growing in the spirit, I can feel him now. I've been feeling like Mickey found my Minnie Mouse. Yeah, look, but I ain't walked though. Devil searching like he playing Where's Waldo. I know God got me every time I fall though. Look from the window to the wall though. Whoa, I was lost but I'm found, feet planted to the ground, got no time to play around, yeah, I'm talking about. I remember I was bound, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, I'm talking about. Look, I remember I was bound, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Wow, no break time, clocked in all day, I don't waste time. God gave me my peace, you can't take mine. Even if I get crossed out the state line. Yeah, look, bad mama jamma. Big sword for the Lord, I don't need a hammer. And I don't sip no more, I don't need a Fanta. And I don't hustle no more, wish you could see me, grandma. Wow, I was lost but I'm found, feet planted to the ground, got no time to play around, yeah, I'm talking about. I remember I was down, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Wow, I'm finna break through. Go stupid if you know that he saved you. Let me breathe on you, show you what this faith do. Getting rid of Jezebel like I'm Jehu. Yeah, look, like for real though. Stomping on the devil head with these steel toes. Still remember when your boy got killed though. Now look, I'm right back in that field though. Whoa, I was lost but I'm found, feet planted to the ground, got no time to play around, yeah, I'm talking about. I remember I was bound, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, I'm talking about. Look, I remember I was bound, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Say though, I've been breaking chains, don't forget hell hot, better make a change. This for the ones selling rock, tryna make it rain. Devil all about war, call him Major Pain. I'm reppin' 116, never been ashamed. Me and my brothers move mean, shout out to the gang. No E18, but we in the game. Tryna save a lost boy like we Peter Pan. Whoa, I was lost but I'm found, feet planted to the ground, got no time to play around, yeah, I'm talking about. I remember I was down, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Look, I had to shake back. Big L's, oh well, I had to take that. You try to tell me what it is, but it ain't that. Look, had to get in my word and get my faith back. For real, look, I was a cold piece. Remember shooting after running from the police. Remember hitting 25 like I'm a OG, but still fearing God saying he'll know me. Whoa, I was lost but I'm found, feet planted to the ground, got no time to play around, yeah, I'm talking about. I remember I was bound, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about. Look, I remember I was bound, I was finna lay it down, but I still got a crown, yeah, I'm talking about.
board right there.
Shit. Right.
Hey, luxury.
Yeah. It's your boy, Skin Boy. Stepping out the trenches, boy, I came out about the mud. Boy, I ain't talking about no murder, so I'm covered in the blood. My Bible like a weapon, I can fit it in the glove. If you walking without Jesus, then you might be overcome. Feeling like I'm Peter when I stepped about the boat. Got me walking on this water, keep my eyes up on the hope. Told them that my faith gon' be the thing that keep me floating. Who knew that a lamb could be the goat? Boy, I ain't religious, I don't follow no pope. Satan out here knocking, ain't no jokes. Going back to my sin like a dog to a bone. Jesus didn't come for first class, he came for a coach. Jesus didn't come for the rich, nah, he came for the broke. I was living in my sin that I could never atone. If you searching after Jesus, then the fruit gon' grow. Acting like you Judas, you gon' get exposed. Yeah, get exposed. Walking with my savior, boy, I'm never alone. Told him Jesus calling, better pick up your phone. Yeah, this your boy Skin Boy. I don't talk like that, Jesus walk like that. I done gave it all to Christ, got my whole life back. Boy, I got eternal life, I got my soul right back. Boy, I hop up in the whip, that's that all white black. That's that all white black. Told him Jesus coming back. If you living for the world, get your money back. I've been chasing after Jesus, not the money bags. I've been knocking down these demons like a punching bag. Yeah. Stepping out the trenches, boy, I came out about the mud. Boy, I ain't talking about no murder, so I'm covered in the blood. My Bible like a weapon, I can fit it in the glove. If you walking without Jesus, then you might be overcome. Feeling like I'm Peter when I stepped about the boat. Got me walking on this water, keep my eyes up on the hope. Told them that my faith gon' be the thing that keep me floating. Who knew that a lamb could be the goat?
Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with Baby KS, and today we have a reveal video that we are going to do. So Tristan, pop open that box. Show me what's inside. Can you open it? Like it's Christmas. Rip it open. There you go, use that strength. Rip it open.
Can't.
Yes, you can. Like it's Christmas, boy. Pull it. Is it open yet? Keep pulling. Alright, y'all. So we got it open. Finally. Put that with the plastic. Okay, open it up. Look at your shirt. Did you look at it?
Yes.
What's on it?
You.
Are you supposed to do that with the shirt? Did you look at the front of it? I need you to look at the front of it. You're looking at the back of it. What do you think?
Good.
Good? Are you happy that you got a shirt now? Huh? Alright, you guys. If they want a shirt, what should they do, Tristan?
Subscribe to the channel on KS Radio Show.
On Kruisin with KS.
When trouble's in the air, I don't hide out. I got God on my side and I'ma ride out. Went to war with my flesh and it died out. Had me trapped in the trap, but I climbed out. God's a whole vibe, watch me vibe out. With a praise in my mouth, let it slide out. Punishment for the op, in time out. In the name of the king, we gon' wild out. I never claim to be the realest, but the realer than most. Have a heart for God's people, cause I'm filled with his ghost. Heard his voice when I was lost, knew it was real when he spoke. That was a long time ago, when he still give me hope. Unlock the fire deep within, I can still feel the smoke. You see, I spit it with my heart and you gon' feel every note. Jesus died long ago, but still he the goat. Saying anything else, that's a slippery slope. Give sight to the blind man, he real with the scope. Enemy get out of line and he deal with the folk. He had you on his mind when your spirit is broke. He can cleanse his sin, I call it spiritual soap. Have a storm in your life, well he's still in the boat. Told her when to chill and he was still when he spoke. People that are hurting, man, he healing the folk. He real with them folk, you far away, he near to them folk. Let's go. When trouble's in the air, I don't hide out. I got God on my side and I'ma ride out. Went to war with my flesh and it died out. Had me trapped in the trap, but I climbed out. God's a whole vibe, watch me vibe out. With a praise in my mouth, let it slide out. Punishment for the op, in time out. In the name of the king, we gon' wild out.
I be wildin', I'm so stylish to myself. I be vibing every time I touch down. I celebrate like the Niners, even though I'm so fly. Find a way to stay grounded. I just say how I feel and people like how it sounded. My father keep on blessing me. Thanks for my allowance. Hear me loud and clearly, people. I have an announcement. Only time I got dry was when I dropped out of college. Had to find another way to put some money in my wallet. Here I go. I'm under so much pressure. I be driving by myself like a 2020 Tesla. When I put these verses together, I be praying I don't mess up. I don't care who the best. I don't care who is next up. Cause it's me. All I see. I'm like, hey. Let me be. I'm blessed. Count it 1, 2, 3. I'm on my knees so I can be on TV. Yeah.
When trouble's in the air, I don't hide out. I got God on my side and I'ma ride out. Went to war with my flesh and it died out. Had me trapped in the trap, but I climbed out. God's a whole vibe, watch me vibe out. With a praise in my mouth, let it slide out. Punishment for the op, in time out. In the name of the king, we gon' wild out.
Say boom, wild out, Nick Cannon, rate the room. Oakland, Rich Gannon. Birdie said we wildin' out. I feel like MGK. We some underground kings, no UGK. That's NHI. It's not all about I. You know it's all about we. Led by G.O.D. I'm just trying to leave an impact. Living with the straight facts. Sick and tired of haters sticking to me like some thumbtack. Chopper, let's erase that. On the track, let's race that. Truth, you gotta face that. God will help you pace that. Moving in my own speed. Grinding with my own team. Focused like a laser beam. Looking like a movie scene. Dice, camera, action. I'm all in. God gave me grace, I'm all in. Living in my truth, not my sin. Yeah, living in my truth, not my sin.
When trouble's in the air, I don't hide out. I got God on my side and I'ma ride out. Went to war with my flesh and it died out. Had me trapped in the trap, but I climbed out. God's a whole vibe, watch me vibe out. With a praise in my mouth, let it slide out. Punishment for the op, in time out. In the name of the king, we gon' wild out.